Fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Here we go.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
25, check 25. 22, watch twist. That's it. He's checking.
Here's second and 8. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. A shotgun snap for Watson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Now back to throw. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Dallas Goedert, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing again on second down. Watson, they'll roll him out right. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. On first down, it's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Back to throw, Watson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Watson on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On 4th down, Watson.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
After the interception, here's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And finally taken down at the 26-yard line. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Now it's Watson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Watson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Check three. Switch it. Come on. Let's go. Come on. You got 24. You got time right there.
Throwing again is Watson. Incomplete.
Watson's pass thrown away and incomplete. Brings up a third down.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. To the air yet again, Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Watson now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gregory. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Now a handoff looking right. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. From the 39, Watson dancing to his left. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. Now a first down throw, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Titans, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for the Titans. 57 yards. A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see.
Focus, defense, focus. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. You ain't going nowhere.
They'll set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. They come out here in the eye. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Let's go, defense. Let's get on the field, defense. Shoot. Check 13. Check 13. Kill. Check. Crunch.
That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check.
He'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. On 1st down, Watson forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Here's Watson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. The Titans going to use the 1st of their timeout.
The 8-yard line. An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
No. Alert.
Here we go on 4th down. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want none.
2nd and long. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw. I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. From the end zone, Watson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Watson looks to throw again. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Intended for Miles Boykin. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Here's Watson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Check. Kill. Watch the shit. Watch the shit. Now.
Back to the air. Watson on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Now a pass hauled in downfield. That's a 1st down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well to get a few stops.
Watson on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Watch the shot. Slam. Tight dog.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson flushed out right. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Check 24. Hey, switch gears. Check.
On first down, it's Watson. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Flush to his right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw, Watson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs.
Right there, 56. Stay with your man. That's it. Right 56.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Watson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Steps away. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys are going to get the football. the 23-yard line.
Result of the play, first down and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming. Double up. Hey, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Hey, I'm coming. Shut up.
2nd and 10. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
First down, Tennessee.
This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 53. There we go. Check for him. Check your hot read. Under 10. 10. Switch. Zip it. I got him. That's me. Switch ball. Good work, boys. Let's go.
Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike. Thanks.
They'll drop the throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to... Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 48, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Set, ready. Set to Pittsburgh. Set to Dutch. Jack, I'm here all day. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56.
2nd and 1. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
First down, Titans.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He'll set up a throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Houston, it's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the fourth quarter.
36. Go. Get him. You got it. Mike 56.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Hey, 31! Hey, we got to snap it.
After the interception, here's Watson. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now Watson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And down he'll go at the 25. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert. Here's Watson. Going to throw right side here, complete. 23 yards, the final tally. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. The throw right sideline here is complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Rush in. 25, check 25, check 25. Hey, 55.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Going right side here, and that's complete. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Now it's Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. 3rd and long, it's Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Check 52.
Here we go on 4th. Watson escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. Past the 20. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out.
51 to Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. Here we go right now. Here we go right now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. Watson now to throw. Flushed, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And it's a fumble. A call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Watson on first down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That second down play nets a -4. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Gonna give this time to the tailback. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down, and they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Watson, that's to his running back, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Mike 4, Army. Army. Check 54. Hayward.
On second and very short, Watson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's third and inches.
Slam. 55. 59.
Out of the gun, Watson. Buying time to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 26. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Ready up.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were